Hello and welcome. This is your dearest koi fish for Clash of Interest, and today I bring you the next run in our lineup. It's the class the Magician. We'll be playing lots of loops if we can get off the combos, FTKing most of our opponents. Actually, FTK is a word I already used a bunch of times in the past runs, and maybe you're not familiar with TCGs like Yu-Gi-Oh! FTK stands for first turn kill, and just means if you can completely KO it in the first turn before your opponent even gets a turn. And so, by the way, I found out, I never realized that the page on the left side, it just stated this little text in the Magician. So now that the Full Moon has just created for the funsies a little, I guess, coding of their own language, which, well, it's our alphabet, just coded the M's and just what they called. Just every letter just has a new form. But on the other hand, you can read most of them, and I could do technically a chart to just cross-reference every letter, and then you can write your own text with it. But hey, really doesn't matter that much. So grab your coffee, take a sip, and let's get right into it. As a descendant of the Hope family, Little Red Riding Hood discovered a strange bond between her body and cards when she was very young. She sought to cover up the supernatural phenomenon, and magic became her best excuse. A cute little pet crow on the shoulder, and we shall go. Before I take this, we have still the leftmost card in the shop. This is the appropriation skill that we have. It's okay. Sometimes you're just screwed with luck, and you get very bad cards there. But counter cards, we're gonna play one or two of them max. I don't believe we're gonna have many action cards to use, but I think this is our best bet. Or maybe, you know what? Let's get the money. Money's usually not the creative choice, but exactly, the Hoodwink is exactly the card I wanted to get. This is the usual deck. Yeah, just don't look at the Hoodwink. But we have the basic attack cards. On level 1 is just written text, so just maybe I should really text those to the developer just so they can fix these small things. Again, mana cards, we're gonna delete these two. The Charge Staff is cool. After you use 2 spells, you draw 2 cards. So basically, and also Poker Dart. This is like the class specific card, one of the twos at least, and so you can just rethrow the same card more over and over and over again, and it goes goes up by 1 cost. So at the start of the game, if you have this wand equipped, you can just poker dart again. With 3 mana, you already drew 2 new cards. Then we have the Enforcer. Probably I'm gonna banish these 2 because just a random counter draws you on spell and does a little bit of damage. Ain't that great. It's just a basic attack but passive. And while the Hoodwink, this is part of our combo I want to try to get. Because there is a card, as I mentioned before, that the Feral Kid uses very often, which gives your opponent Frailty +1. Or, I believe not your opponent Frailty, but you do 1 damage. Same thing with maths. So, once you activate it, Hoodwink will trigger and you get 2 more of these cards. And so now every damage you do is increased by 3 for the rest of the turn. And there also will be a action card, if I can get it, that allows me to duplicate the next counter card I use. And so we'll just use that, use a bunch of Hoodwinks, or duplicate Hoodwinks, use those, and then duplicate that damaging card a bunch of times and poker dart it to death. That's the main FTK strategy here. Ghost card is just duplicates a card that we have in hand, or the last spell card we used, I believe. Let's do this. We drew nice.
What we are experiencing is not a dream.
Oh, last time I believe I had How Do You Wake Up, and I just lost a bunch of money. So let's guess about who's the dream.
Forest. You will find your answer.
Great, thank you. You have really given me zero answers, to be honest, but hey. At least your reputation ain't bad. You're all halfway through. And another 6 damage. There you go. So the good thing about this class, at least the first few... the clear is actually pretty good. But I think I will get the equipment slot, just because later on there are a few equipments that I might want to get. Let's look at the big chest. This looks good, just free draw 2, and the balloon is good too. And we already have a bunch of draw cards. This is probably the only upgrade I will get, and yeah, I show. Because it just spares you 1 mana, or technically it doesn't, like, you don't have to pay that 1 mana, because you will that pay anyways, but, I will keep these 2. You will not be paying the last mana cost you would use. So if you have to use Poker Dot 5 times in a turn, the 5th time would be the mana save. So it's the upgrade is actually much better than it looks like at first glance. So let's get just through these. Yes, I really want to try a speedrun. Attempt a speedrun with this game. There is a community just building up right now, but I really have to get some. I have to get into it again and be a little bit faster with my clicks, because for now I'm just really slow.
I told you not to go out during a full moon.
And in a sense, I don't really want to
Why on earth
be
would your
stressing out
grandma
about
go
this
out
game
into
right
the
now.
dark
So we're doing the
woods?
let's play, but you know, some sort of I don't have to take like 2 hours for every run. Okay, so let's banish. Maybe you should actually start with the mana. Oh, not taking the mana away.
Watch out
Let's fight the controller.
It's late. Where are you going?
And yeah, let's Poker Dart 3 times. And there you go.
Don't be fooled by a seemingly peaceful night. There's a full moon. It has been peaceful.
It has been peaceful. Lethal Stab also is cool. Part of the usual strategy. So I will buy that with this thing. But I think I have to stand for 2 more combats. Ghost card. I will pass on the ghost card for now. But it's usually part of the FTK combo. And why this combo is so important is mostly just because there are some achievements. I think I talked about this before, but there are some achievements which are impossible to get except that asks you to KO certain bosses in 1 and only turn. But they become so absurdly difficult to do if you're playing any other class. So the boss we fought last time, the priest, I think I already got 2 equipment slots. Wow. So I guess now we're going for the action.
There are many dangers.
But trying to beat the priest on the first turn requires like 400 damage in 1 only turn, and so you really have to kind of do this strat. And we'll just discard. I couldn't have used the Poker Dot 2 more times. So there we go. Oh, and also the Hoodwink copies any attack card that is used after it, so you can even get some of your opponent's cards for the fun, but not really necessary.
Gone missing too. Come home with me.
I get just a plus because the minus is really not necessary. And this run I want to fight the Mystery Man, so I need, as we found out last time, at least 4 courage and 4 reputation, and I think I should have 3 and 1. Yes. Let's go here, get the Lethal Stab, and this again, we could put 3 counter cards from your deck into play. This is okay, especially since if we can duplicate Hoodwink, just not with any cards into the game, but permanently with some blessings, you can just tutor it out with that card. Here I'm just gonna Hoodwink.
Please, don't send me back.
So again, Hoodwink doesn't double, but it does triple. Triggering the effects of 2 random attack cards, that's gonna be great when we have only that one special spell. If, I guess, thing is more that we have to draw that card. So you know what, I will get Trick for now. Should I? Yeah. I'm making my deck some amount of garbage, but hey, we're gonna banish it everything. Let's go with this one first, maybe the Hoodwink later. Yes. Again, I do not have. You have Trick, so now I should have gone for this first, just to have a better eco. And fortunately, it drew both things. There we go, and leave a step for 10. Wait for 9. It was within 10 damage. Does this protect? No. What? What? So now, yeah, Hoodwink does banish itself, so that's unfortunate, but we can Trick. And also this, you have seen that Shrinking Balloon went down by 2, just because this activated, and does count as its own card. So you activate Trick, and hopefully you get 2 more cards down, and Shrink should go down by 3. We'll draw 2 cards. I could have used it for free, but oh well. And now you could have seen that, what's it called? You know, I think I'll keep the mana, just so we can use the lethal stab later on. But, moreover, the thing is that now the Clown triggers, might trigger Trick. Well, right now I've exiled it, so once you've triggered, it's gone. But, should you ever wanna do it twice, you simply can't.
Let's do this quickly. I should get back.
Which actually, since you can't do it, it's exactly what you want to. Deal 30 piercing for 20, that's way too costly, we don't have that much eco. So let's banish the small mana and a basic attack card. Yeah, or maybe... No, I'll keep the Enforcer for now just because we got Trick, so I might as well chill out. Let's unnecessarily heal. That's the thing you'll see me do 100 times, just heal, because if you're clicking the X above or clicking the healing tile is just the same. Temporary copy of the next counter card you played. That's exactly what I meant. That's a copying card. So we'll be stealing that one too.
My little one, don't go any
Now this time I will just think really hard before I use what's it called? Let's get the Hoodwink. Our ability. I really just want to use it. So now I want to polka dot it. So just you can use it only once. And get some mana, lethal stab. He'll get the balloon, which he will be able to use. Oh, I shrank it a bit too much, but oh well. Yeah. Wait, polka dot resets.
If you must insist on going.
I didn't know polka dot resets. I think unfortunately it didn't reset. Weird.
A good weapon may be helpful.
I might just upgrade the Enforcer for now. Oh, you know what? I'll keep the Smith here now, just because. We might buy other cards later.
Even though human beings.
Yeah. Using Lethal Step right now would draw me 2 cards, so we'll do that. We'll do it. Draw 2 more cards. Draw 2 more cards. Let's trick the last card out of our deck. And what do we have here? Another 3 damage. So, and also mana, so we can. So now I really want to see if I keep it in hand, it doesn't reset. That much I've seen already in this game, but well, more the question is how do I even discard this? I won't be using that. Yeah, there we go.
All creatures live in harmony. Except you.
So we're far away from the combo. We have just a few pieces, and we lack some. But I'm sure we're gonna get those. So this was the guy that takes just 1 damage regardless. Unfortunately, a bad hand for exactly that reason. So now he has still 10 life in a sense. Let's draw. Yeah, the trigger is now useless. Shrinking balloon for 6. No, let's just draw these two. Okay, but we unfortunately can't loop this enough, so I keep it in hand. And next turn this should be KO. Yes, it is. And just basically.
We once had another guest who liked to listen just like you. Oh.
Let's look at the blessings. More mana. Gain 3 base mana every turn, or use all action, gain 2 mana. So this technically would give me more than crystallizing, but if I put an action card in it, then it's again worse. Or 5 initial mana, just maybe gold economy if I lack just 5 coins. No, you know what? I'll take the Rippograph. Breathing. Ooh, second charge staff. That wouldn't be bad. Chain Gang does. When a counter card is triggered on the enemy's turn, deal 2 damage 2 times. Enemy takes plus 3 damage. Nah, that's not that interesting. Shuffle 1 prank. No. Maybe charge staff, but I think there are better other things. Although drawing another 2 cards really isn't bad. It would just help us in the FTK. This costs 52.
Don't miss it.
Okay, you know what? I'll just buy the staff. Because again, drawing 2 cards isn't bad. Let's fight the mushroom. I think, yeah, he was the guy who wanted to step on him, right? Well, I promise you. Okay, no, we're still not gonna go there. Maybe someday I will bring the joke, but we don't. You see, I'm not really active. I don't even have a Twitter account, so I'm not active on social media. But the fun thing I find about it. Oh, and as you could have seen, just Magic Bloom gave us 2 cards, and the 2 staffs or wands give us another 4 cards total. So we are a bunch of damage. There we go, lethal staff to death. So I'm not really active on social media. Let's comfort him. Hopefully we get a plus in something. Yeah, we get a reputation. So this should bring us some 4 reputation. Now a third equipment slot wouldn't be bad, but having a new action would mean that Ripple Briefing nets us another 2 mana every turn. But I think I will take the equipment slot just so we can maybe even continue turboing out. So let's get the full of traps and refresh. Hoax is a fun build to play. Just so you have seen, maybe scattered around some prank cards and also the staff before that. At every start of turn, it shuffles 1 prank cards in the opponent's deck, and so you can do a bunch of damage. Equals 3 times the number of prank cards. Yeah, shuffle 1 prank card. Okay, I'm pretty sure it actually wants you to. It counts the number of prank cards your opponent has in a deck, or maybe even in hand if possible.
You can only see merfolk on full moon.
I'll continue the Twitter thing later. So this is a fun opponent. His damage is equal to his mana. So at the start of turn, spend half your mana, round it up, and so see here it rounds up, but on all other occasions it rounds down, and deals that much damage. But every time we make him some damage, we put some damage on him, he loses. Unfortunately, this is the worst hand ever, and we're gonna take 2 damage. But yeah. So I also was saying I'm not active on Twitter. I don't have a Twitter account, but I can strongly remember lots of videos on YouTube that spoke about this one weird account about what's his name? Some account with a picture of the Joker that Reed just wanted to say the N-word and just nothing else, and that was his old joke somehow. And so maybe, who knows, maybe it's gonna be something like that. And yeah, we can activate both these cards, and this should be it.
Did my mermaid fall in love with the
So on hard difficulties, this fight really becomes interesting to just have this like dichotomy of still trying this duality of trying to keep his mana low and keep it high and whatever. This is the problematic opponent against this class, just because you have to play loads of cards before you can even... Yeah, there you go, too late. So we'll discard Poker Dart and see if it resets. Because I can explain why it reset last time. Let's look at the deck. It does reset if you discard it. Wow. That's so weird. Can we draw some attack card? Oh, come on. Okay. At least, yeah, but we still take the damage. Oh, there you have even get the Yu-Gi-Oh reference there. You still take the damage. I'm getting a bit loud, I see. But hey, whatever. Whatever, dude. We do have one more. Yes, we have Enforcer. So let's get this. Attack with these. Draw 2. Draw another 2. And now. So actually, you want to use Full of Traps on the Hoodwink, but yeah, you have the Enforcer now, so might as well just activate it. Trick can wait, and let's spam the dart out a bit. Since now I know that we can just simply discard it and it resets. Yeah, wow. But it doesn't kill right now because I've just I don't have enough mana for now. But he will be KO'd next turn. There you go.
Faith strengthens resolve. What do you think is most important?
So now we have the empathy,
That would indeed
whatever.
bring
We have
about
the
possibilities.
reputation already
Good
on 4.
luck.
So I hope. Okay, we lose some with this, but again, losing the other side, having -1 doesn't really change anything.
Where there as clear as crystal.
Let's continue on.
In the world of water.
In the
I
world of
dominate.
water, I dominate. Such a classic guy. Look at this dude. Kidding, I'm stopping with the memes. Don't worry, don't worry. So Hoodwink. There we go. Oh, and again we have to discard everything. The worst. So can I've got Trick out of the deck, so it doesn't have to trigger again. Let's use this one. This will be... We'll be keeping this one. And now I guess if I discard these two, these are the only cards that I discard and I have to redraw these two exactly. There you go. And Polka Dots resets. Nice. Not that it matters really, because next turn I should have enough damage to just kill him at whatever level. But yeah. Or maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't. Wow. Miscalculations happen. Oh, there you go. Let's wait for another turn. Taking a bunch of damage. Wow. But now it's done.
Brings life.
So now I really have to. Oh, again this Soul Prophet. I have to stay alive against him. So I'll charge up some health. Let's look at the chest. And ooh, Prophecy would actually be okay, but I don't want to screw the mana base.
Where is my
Mana cost increased by 3. Ooh, okay. Cane Prophecy, there we go. That's technically our only mana card except mana. Or the standard mana giving.
Carry the highest
Let's see. At the end of the turn, spells in your hand reduce their card. This is... Nah. During this turn, draw 1 card every time a counter card is put into play. That's not bad, but we don't have enough. And use attack cards from your deck, then exile them. So yeah, so you can, with acrobatics, you can have combos which you have to... So you can keep this in deck. Don't have to banish it to the Nisha Tavern.
It is going to hurt.
So... yeah, but usually it's not that great. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to use two spells. So really, if you get Poker Dart out, you will be drawing 4 cards, but if you don't, you really have to draw 2 of those. And in Chapter 3, without 3 card draw, that's just not enough right now. And maybe it was a bad idea to fight the Feral Child right now. But yeah. I hope I should get this done. Let's use these 2. Unfortunately, this thing stayed here already, so we can just Poker Dart combo and hopefully 13 damage. Does 12. One more Poker Dart and go.
It's not good manners to walk in the flowers or grass.
Yep. Oh, we got the Storm Strike. Nice. So this is the other part of the combo. This is the card. You deal 1 additional damage for this turn. So you want to just loop this card with Hoodwink and the... So look at this idea. You have Hoodwink in hand, you have Full of Traps. You activate Full of Traps, get the Hoodwink, get a second copy of Hoodwink, activate that too. Use Storm Strike and get 4 more copies of Storm Strike. So the first one does 6, and then the second does 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's a lot of damage. And then if you activate every Poker Dart that you activate afterwards, does 5 more extra damage. So it does 7 for 0, 7 for 1 mana, and so on.
You can drink what you can imagine.
I'll take away the basic attacks. So our Magic Flying Blade keeps hitting one of these 3 cards. Also, I could banish the other basic attack, just so we guarantee the Storm Strike, but once you have activated Trick, it's guaranteed anyways. With full life, we go into the Prophet, and yeah, again, we can just pass on him. When you don't have any armor cards, it's really a boring fight, because you have nothing to do except just wait around. Maybe just... Let's... Okay, no, I don't want to have that many cards. I just felt maybe activating 1, 2 cards will put me on 4, so I don't have to discard, lose time on that, but hey. It never works out how we want to, eh? Yeah. Let's guard these 4. Nope. There you go. So yeah, are we gonna set a joke? Maybe next time? Maybe not. Who knows? And also, I saw last time there's an achievement for doing enough lightning damage, and this guy takes 999 lightning damage at the end, just for free. So last time we were Grandma's whereabouts, I'm pretty sure. So let's ask about the origins.
Who makes the definition?
Okay, we get the courage. Okay, that's good, that's good. So now we are put at how much? Please? 4 and 3. So yeah, because we really lost one by having the trade of the priest. Let's get health. Maybe even let's get mana. Just some. Yeah, let's buy another one. Just that little bit of more mana would help. Get an equipment. Wait, that's not bad. What? Where's the Pandora aspect to it? So this is okay. Oh, I guess this is never bad, except if we would die in the next turns. But randomly get an equipment, I wouldn't know why this would be bad. Shall we go for this? Now I'm scared, because usually Pandora Box really has a trade-off, but let's go. Sure, that's not bad. What? What? I guess it takes away our slot. We could have used it with something better. Or we could have used like... Yeah, we could have gone the same... like, trade around. Lose 10 max health and gain 15 max health from the outfit. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe it was a bad idea to get the equipment. No, okay. I'm definitely sure it was a bad idea to get the equipment. Firewall, we don't want that. Omni Slice is okay, again, because it deals 4 times the damage. You can just... Actually, I might even get that. Just because Magic Flying Blade becomes a massive damage with the Hoodwink, Full Traps, Storm Strike combo. So yeah, let's do that.
Don't miss it.
65 is way too much for it. You know what? No, I'll skip on it. I want to keep some money just to find the last pieces. Next spell card costs nothing. It's actually pretty good, but you know what? I'm
Is very important.
now we could try and get the pieces we want. So get away the mana. So now with the breath we get 4 every turn and 3 of this. It's 7. And well, okay, this is usually for free. Just saying. But yeah, we could use some mana, so I don't really want to banish this. Or like semi-banishing, like trading it away is the same thing at the end. Temporary random counter card, that sounds good, and it exiles itself. So let's see what the hood gives. All mana cost this turn decreased by 1 and draw 1 card. Wow, we got the dream. I usually don't like the card guy, but this
Use
time
the
it was
best material
wow,
at the
just
key point.
wow. Wow. Chest, no, I don't want the whim, although it's for free. But oh, exactly, Counteract is the other card for the hoax build I told you about earlier. So that could be fun to play on the hard one when we arrive at it. I could just heal, since after fighting the boss we definitely have to level up. Well, I believe after every boss we level up, so I might as well just heal. Let's look at this.
Not bad.
Resolute and decisive. Do I want to banish cards at this point? I mean, Arcane Prophecy now gives us the curtain anyways, so it's basically just a draw chain. And getting rid of Enforcer, and at that point the odd trick also. Or we could get a third counter card. So you know what? Get rid of mana. And I will get rid of maybe even Shrinking Balloon, just because when you can trigger it for 0 or like maximum 2 cost, then it's quite annoying to even have to see that. So yeah, I'm really undecisive if you can see this, because the problem is either you banish most of it, like you banish Trick and Enforcer, or you don't. Or like maybe we copy Hoodwink, but at that point we would like to keep Trick. So because leaving it at like just not using the draw card, the banishing effect is bad. Shrinking Balloon, maybe. I mean, we have already Enchant to draw 2, this to draw 1 chains. This, yeah, Man, okay, you know what? Let's go. Just take away the Enforcer. I don't care. Go fight. We don't have to waste this much time on this shit. Oh, wow, oh, I cursed. Oh, please don't ban it. Please don't ban me. Triggers when a counter card is triggered. Steal a card from your opponent. That's, nah, yeah, not that great, to be honest. But let's go. Draw more. Again, Trick is now used. Oh no, we have the Hoodwink. But the problem is, if we use the Hoodwink right now with Trick, we can't use the other card. But if I use 1 Polka Dot, yeah, I drew it. Nice. Full of traps. Hoodwink to get another Hoodwink. And next turn I can just get this thing again. Still bad sequencing. But yeah. Okay, so I believe the Clown card really can only trigger if you use you know what, I think I'll use Trick right now. Okay, no, this was dumb. You know, I wanted to guarantee to draw these 2 cards again, just so I can increase Lethal Stab's damage. This was a bad idea, a really bad one. But I guess if we used the next arcade card, we would have just gone, or gotten like 4 basic attacks of him. Well, I guess 16 damage wouldn't have been bad too, but hey, it's not that great. Let's be honest here. So again, as you can see now, Shrinking Balloon is just so costly, and I don't want to use the Lethal Stab. Drawing 2 of these is okay, but we should have enough mana. Yeah, now let's Balloon. Again, Magic Flying Knife it says from your deck, discard as you own them. But you see, owning them usually implies that you just have to have them. And if that would be the case, this will trigger and give me another incantation. It does. Why didn't it before? Why didn't it before? Okay, let's leave the step, discard, guarantee these cards, and we cannot. Can we? We can use it one more time. Oh no, with one HP. So if I kept the Enforcer in the deck, then now it would. Oh no, let's say if I didn't misplay before using the Hoodwink on a bad card, then I would have just won. But hey, you can't have everything equal.
They are all my beloved children.
And Swift Strike wouldn't be bad, but then we don't guarantee Storm Strike anymore, because I think at this point, if we can't copy Hoodwink one more time, then I'll banish Trick. And so Stage Play and Storm are the guaranteed ones, and having this would just break that. And having the second Lethal Stab wouldn't be bad just for the FTK, but I think I'll go for gold. You can still buy another card, or just... Yeah, but again, I can just wait since we have used the free one, the freebie. And so I just keep the money for later, since it will have the same amount of cost, or the same cost.
Are you
Because you know, some costs increase after every fight. Ooh, enemy suffers 2 frailty. So, or maybe dealing 1 additional damage. But that would be the same as just doing it turn 1 and 2. And only on turn 3, the fencing would be better. Because this thing, this scales with every chapter. It resets at 3, but now it costs, like, on the first it would cost only 3, on the second chapter it costs 6, and the third chapter it costs 9. But at least you get 1, 2, or 3, respectively. And I believe in maximum health it's 3, 6, 9. And so now the problem is I have to keep that Witch Apothecary around, just so I can later dump all my money into it. Again, it was a bad idea to banish an Enforcer, so I get rid of this thing, Hoodwink, Storm Strike a few times. Unfortunately, again, if I just threw the Poker Dart instead of the Lethal, this would have been game instantly. So I can see like most of the parts of this FTK just growing together. And still, Pet Crow is around here. He'll look at us. He'll chill with us. And what's the random? Oh, we drew another Hoodwink. And we'll just Poker Dart loop. There you go. Oh, why do I keep forgetting this? Yeah, let's discard these 2 cards. He shouldn't revive next turn. But he just... So I believe, just a random guess, these are probably... because they're random, you don't know... Or not they're random, but they are unrevealed to you. Like a thick layer of Fog of War is on there. You don't know really what they say, but... Probably they're on countering attack cards, but I used this thing, so it's not attack cards. And I used the mana card. And I used already a spell, I believe. So yeah, what's recall? Yeah, again, too passive for my liking. The other mana card. Okay, so this third card probably to just delete 1 more. There you go. I called it. This does 10, 12 with this. So unfortunately, I can't guarantee I draw Lethal Step, but I hope so. And I don't. But we have 1 more draw. Okay, never mind. But we couldn't have beaten our opponent anyway, so we'll have to wait another turn. Blood Drinker, we'll be using loads of Blood Drinker probably in the Apothecary build when we'll be there. I believe actually it's even for the next time, right? It's in the next episode? Yeah. Let's see. Blind Wound is too early. polka dot one more time. If I draw 2 of these, I might... No, so I rather draw 2 right now. Get this, make this free, and there we go.
No cooperation.
So again, just like the arrows from the ranger, the cards do take a while to land on the opponent.
I only carry the highest.
Oh, I actually didn't even notice that we have cripple here, so we'll buy this outright. The start of turn, play 1 counter card or attack card from your deck. This is actually good, and at this point I believe we can just banish Trick and buy this thing. Since we guarantee hood. No, actually that's a bad idea, because then we would have to banish Full of Traps too. Yeah, I'll keep it around for now, just continue on fighting, but probably I'm not gonna go with that route. So yes, you revive and the sub-lethal damage goes to my... I don't know, let's see if this works. It doesn't, unfortunately. So the second time is just wasted. Let's draw the last 2 cards. We can give him just another 2 frailty, but I think that... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, just so we have the lethal stab. Now, polka dart. Polka dart. We do 8 damage. We can use it 1 more time and take 2. We take 8. So we... Yeah, okay. Fine. We'll use it. And this brings it close to lethal. Yes. And this now does way too much. Yeah, we take 10. Ouch. Okay, maybe this wasn't the greatest idea. Might have been... No, okay. Okay. Wow, we're lucky to get the heals. Whereas we could have gone gotten really stuck there. We'll see if we still get stuck later on, but for now I'll just trick. Hope we draw into the thing. Wait. Also, I probably activated the random stage play. So, Hodvig again. Might just as well use this to draw. Oh, okay, I should have kept it. Do we draw it? We don't. But now we can... Should we go for this? Yeah, you know what? We'll just have a bunch of random thingies here. Oh. You know what? This is a fun loop. And as long as we can get more Hoodwigs, we can just... Guys, do you see this? This is probably an infinite loop. Or, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. It's not an infinite loop. We just were really lucky and just got more and more Hoodwigs. Can we get another Hoodwig? Please, come on. Okay, we don't. But now we have just a bunch of... These are so many, I don't even know what they do. Just a bunch of damage on triggering your opponent. Yeah, he gets frailty. This is so dumb. I haven't even done damage just beside this one. Okay, so now I just can loop this around. What's the best math? Can I use 4? No, because then I'm down to 4 mana and redraw this. I can use 0, 1, 2, 3, which would be 6, which you can't, but yeah, okay, no, it does exactly the same, so I might just as well discard it. Also, I can use it the same amount of times. Although, I think if I used it on the 4, this would have been just 3 now. And you could have used it next turn for close to 3. Okay, you know what? This looks like a fun build too. Instead of going for the FTK polka dot loops, you can just go for this like absurdity.
Where is my cat?
Ooh, 4 damage for each attack card you own. This is fine. Would trigger only twice, but again, all the frailty buffs. This is bad, but I want to get the inspiration, so You know what?
Check
This thing
these out.
goes.
It is
Has to
snowing
go.
here. Don't stand in the way of snow monsters.
Don't step in the way. Well, you can step on. No. We're still not saying. We're still not saying it. You can wait an eternity before I say it. Let's go. No, I need the Hoodwink. We didn't draw the Hoodwink yet. That's unfortunate. And we don't have. Oh yes, now we got the Hoodwink. Nice. And you see, yeah, there you go. That's. I don't know if there are actually some
I love
counter
this
cards
forest,
that's.
not the village.
Asking for clue probably
I
gives us
have to
courage.
be mindful around the village. I prefer the freedom of the forest.
Okay, we get both. Wow. Do we get a 4 equipment slot? Because do we have even things to enhance? No, we don't have things to enhance. So yes, this is just another free equipment slot. And you see now I already don't like my decision to have skipped on the other equipment. Gain 1 spell card from your deck. Yeah, the cards with the highest and lowest mana cost in your hand swap their cost. But it draws you 1 more card in the sense. Oh, what did it say? With the highest cost, with the lowest cost? From 1 spell card, just any one. And in that sense, it's just a searcher. So why not? Let's get this. Pick it up.
Magic is interesting for its mystery.
And yeah, let's fight.
Ah, you knew not
Money problems.
lies
Okay, I
and
really shouldn't
rules.
worry that much about our money problems because we really don't have any. Flying blades. Okay, so yeah, it triggers them, but it doesn't. Okay, so now I need just 1 more card. Now we got it. Okay, let's get the Hoodwink. Hoodwink again. Storm Strike. Bunch of times. So now you see he has 4, or I think she has 4 frailty and 2 of this thing. So it takes. This will stack with frailty and will stack then later on with our card. We don't even need our polka dots. There you go.
This
And
is
also,
not a
as you
good
can
place
see,
for a living
it
person.
added the shrinking balloon, and since we have so many like low cost cards, the shrinking balloon will just be
The dead
easily for
will
free
come
if it
back
adds
from the
that.
dead.
And that
Why
would mean
should
we
I
just
bother?
it's another draw chain, simply said. Hoodwink once. We probably won't Hoodwink twice. Or do we? We don't have counter rights. Yeah, in deck. So let's pass. This was a bit wasted, I guess. But again, the fencing would just save me the same next turn, or do the same damage as if I took this fencing. So I can. No, where's they use the other card? That it was now is exiled. Okay, so let's cripple first. This thing can go. Or I technically no, I should have used the full traps. Oh well. Yeah, that was bad. And this won't be an FTK. And so for the first time in the history of playing this right now. Oh yeah, I should have just used that so I don't have to draw it. Some little mistakes on sequencing, but they shouldn't be too bad. Again, for speedrun, completely unfit. We are at 50 minutes. Though, technically I didn't really stress out about it. So now the thing. Oh, okay, so it triggered Trick. Okay, I really have to banish Trick from the deck. It's really messing up the combos. We're really messing up this. So the problem, like in every TCG usually, is that FTKs like do work if you do in the first turn and can combo off if uninterrupted. But once you have some sequencing error into it, everything just breaks down. Or maybe it's just me, who knows. And now we can polka dart a bunch. And yes, this is enough. Fortunately.
It is
Let's go, you
somewhat
massive
a habit
horns.
of
Are you
The
covering up
cemetery
something? Maybe
hasn't
something
been
you
this
lagged
way
down?
in ages. The witch has been flying around the cemetery.
Overcompensating for
Could
something.
it be her?
And wow, I think that was the last reputation we needed.
This is
So,
not a good
we should have
place
enough right
for a
now?
living person.
It's when it's filled up this much. Yeah, 6 and 5.
Don't
Yeah.
touch me unless you
Um,
don't
is
miss
this
it.
thing loaded up? One more combat. Okay.
I am the
We'll
fire.
wait another turn. In that case.
Your hair is burning.
Okay, so let's transform just so we can get a new card. Stage play first. Try to get something more. Yeah. Sequencing once again. I have been fooled once again. More polka dots. And you know what? Just use these so that shrinking balloon costs less. And we are at 0 mana. Decrease by 1. How about it? I keep the frailty for next turn. Oh, and you see, he uses the same like strategy as we used last time with the witch, just with pyro. Yeah, pyro it's called in the blessing here, but really it should write pyro with reminder text on the cards itself when they increase like fire potency. Let's go. Drawing 2 cards for only 1 mana. Broken. Oh, we got a hoodwink now. And I should have. Yeah, that's not useful because we have enough damage right here. That was calculated for the first time. I can maths. You won't believe it. You know, actually, I am a freaking I'm a math student, by the way. Just say. Yeah, usually normal maths has nothing to do with these things. Revert all mana cost. This is actually pretty good because in the FTK you want to abuse poker dart, and so that's why the first card I passed on, I didn't take, was the ghost card, I believe, and that just takes on the same effect as the last card you used, and usually it only triggers once. But since poker dart adds itself to your hand, the ghost card will become a poker dot that adds itself to the hand with 0 cost, or I guess 1 cost because it just increased it. And so you can just re-loop those. And now you have 2 poker dots with extremely high costs. Then you go activated this revert thingy, covert ops, putting them both back at 0, and you can reapply all the things. But since the combo is not, we haven't all like gathered all the pieces for the combo, I will just don't take the other card. Now we have only these 2 cards, and I believe every time we use Magic Flying Blade, it really should just trigger these both. Even though, like, once stage play is banished, it should trigger it anyways. I hope at least. What about this? You can only use the leftmost or rightmost card in hand. Okay. Oh man. This is gonna be weird. I would not like to copy this actually. Now stage play. So we are still looking for the Hooded Persona, so I guess way to in the middle. Dude, I have never seen actually this opponent. This is the first time I see this. I've never had to deal with this. So technically I can probably just activate every card. Except Polka Dot just blocks this all, and Blind Wound has to discard it all. Okay. Oh no, I can. You see, that's the good thing on being able to just the dark takes some time. Okay, this is probably really not intended from the developers, but hey, we're gonna abuse the heck out of it. This is just so evil though. Can we? No, we can't use it 3 more times. But we should take some damage here. 2 damage, 2 damage. We use an attack card of this. But it doesn't get KO'd. Even though he has still frailty. Wow. Yeah, this is close enough. Here. That's enough. Okay, so it does trigger both. Just even if stage play was banished. That's cool.
The weight of the
I actually got a bunch of
souls
money,
pressing
36 money.
down on me.
I think I never got that much money
Choosing
in
this. I
one
don't
turn.
want to harm
Or
you,
with one opponent.
but I no longer
Actually, I didn't really care about it, but when the enemy's blood volume is less than 50%, maximum life increases that damage. Okay, we should be able to play around that, or maybe not. I don't want to discard Stone Strike. Actually, not even Level Step, since I can only discard this stuff once. And Polka Dart. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We have the full hand. Sometimes it's a bit difficult. Yeah, right. I should have just even getting the Hoodwick. You know what? We can just combo this for next turn or get the opponent's cards just because. But again, as you have seen, sometimes without Polka Dart you're just stuck with your hand and you have to use the second spell only on your next turn. Unfortunately, again we are like one activation of a Polka Dart short in most opponents.
Even back then, I still didn't have the heart to hurt a pregnant woman who'd helped.
Okay, now I don't want to. Okay, probably this
How
won't
did you
give me
know?
minus, right?
It was suppressed by the church because I felt it brought shame.
Just calling it out, right? Have we failed now? 4, 5, 5. Okay, that's.
Don't miss
I
it.
really don't want to engage in those conversations anymore, just to not risk having to lose the last few points and not being able to fight the mystery man. Spell in hand or have decreased cost. I mean,
Check these out.
I'm probably not gonna find 2 more things here, so I might as well just buy it. And even if we find 2 more good equipment cards, I can just go and banish them. We could use the focus, but then Ripple Breath doesn't give us any mana anymore if we use both. Frail, there's Cripple and Focus, but it would help us with the combo. So, you know what? I'll buy the Focus.
I only carry the
Wow, now we have Raid.
goods.
So that would have been slightly better. These increasing batteries are actually, I know what, this is all good cards. Touch the head, no. But you know what? We'll skip out on Raid. But Raid usually is better in FTK build since it draws you 3 and you won't see it again for the next turn. But you know that will still, you don't care about next turn if you kill him this turn. Bizarre Rune is actually quite good with less FTK and more triggering all those counter cards because like they have 3 frailty on their turn in a sense. Taking effect 2 more times, it's cool, but yeah, so in this card they say invalid for float, so you can't loop float. Having 2 floats would just infinitely have affecting each other. Skill Magic, another prank mixing card, or like shuffling into your opponent's deck, so that would be fun.
The human beings have brought nothing.
Are we strong enough to beat them?
Drink some wine.
I honestly
and forget
don't
your
know,
worries.
but we'll try.
One
I keep
more
them Ninja Tavern
Wanna
right
beat
there.
I can help you.
Okay, so we draw 5. Yeah. Okay, no, never mind. This is more than enough. Actually, I hope to get inspiration first, so I didn't have to draw this thing. Now I need the Hoodwick. And yeah, okay, so the next thing I use would do exactly that. Let's give him these 2. The focus can stay in hand. So now we full of traps. Hoodwick, copy the Hoodwick, do a bunch of Stone Strikes. And now we have like frailty 10 in a sense. And we can inspiration just so we get that much more mana. Get a little bit more mana. But we'll wait on that. Let's Polka Dart. I'd actually like to discard this thing. So, you know what? I think I can do this. And I even draw the perfect amount of cards. Or like the right amount of cards. Because drawing in focus would have not been a problem, and drawing the inspiration would have just... Like these 2 cards were just guaranteed in my hand, no matter what. Unfortunately, we weren't able to kill him already. So, yes, as you see, like, there's still 1 card we lack for the real FTK, and that's the action card that duplicates our Hoodwink one more time. Or actually, I think it gives you 2 more copies of that. So it like fundamentally increases exponentially on the damage. Let's draw 2 more cards. Have you used both actions? Wait a second. Wait a second. We should have had 2 actions, right? Oh, don't tell me I didn't look right at it and the thing did cost. Oh, okay, no. So he just eats up 1 action. Okay, never mind. Let's see. So now cripple should do it. Yeah, double staff. Use all the mana gaining cards. Even this thing, cripple. Oh, we even got the Hoodwink. That's cool. So now you're completely KO'd. There you go. And the last poker card.
You've never
Bam.
felt this kind of pain.
Level up. Swift Strike again. I don't want to take this just because it would screw up the guaranteed storm. Oh no, storm? Storm Strike, yes.
You
So
can
now,
drink what you can
do
imagine.
I want to banish something? The problem is we have these 3 cards and there are 3 more cards. Probably one of them is the spring to heal me fully, but there will probably be 1 more shop, and if I can
All my
buy
potions have special effects.
something to just fill this last slot so it doesn't go to waste would be good. I could, you know, I should maybe have even banished stage play and gotten the other draw 1 card, such that this becomes a draw card too. And maybe focus just so. No. Okay, I want to keep focus. Just yeah, let's keep focus.
What's
So I
for
won't be
today?
deleting anything anymore. Chest, maybe here. Get me up. Don't want to take this just because 30 damage. Just because. You know what? Yeah. This is so
Good
dumb.
weapon may be helpful.
We have even upgraded all. Yeah, I should have known about the. You see, if I fight this chest, I won't have anything about it because we won't level up. I just get more money. Why would I?
By the way, people who are allergic to pumpkins and mushrooms shouldn't.
Should I just go completely mana? Okay, you know what? We'll invest some in health, but yeah, okay. Rather 2 health than 1 extra mana. Or this is dumb. Mystery Man. I believe there's even an achievement on fighting bosses with when we are under leveled, but that's actually doesn't happen that often. Or you have to really build around your deck around that. Let's get 1 more card. Use this such that shrinking balloon costs less. Get 1 more mana. Got 1 more card. Duplicate the Hoodwink. Get a bunch of Storm Strikes. Oh no! Sad. Truly sad. So I'll use the bomb just because I can't use focus right now. And you see, like, all this much damage wouldn't happen on most other classes. But I guess, yeah, I mean, keeping the Hoodwink in hand doesn't do anything. But actually, now that I think about it, having not used the focus doesn't guarantee me these 2 cards now. But fortunately we have a bunch of mana. Okay, now, should I use Lethal Stab right now and just don't have to hope on this? You know what? 1 in 3 chance that we don't draw the focus. Wow! We won the 30%, or 33.3% chance. So I'll just use up all my mana because technically we don't get any mana back from this thing. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's risk it. Let's risk it. Oh yeah, I should have used. Yeah, okay, never mind. I could have gone for many more combos, or extended this FTK much more. But for now, I think we'll stay at this. Last card. Okay, we took a little bit of damage. Let's use magic curtain. The knife. I really need mana cards. There you go. Thank you very much. But at this point I can't use this anymore, or it doesn't do anything. Here we go. Cripple. And we can again loop the dart. I think we don't. She has a bird form, I bet. Does she? Yeah, she does. I'm pretty sure she does. She does. And end it here.
Don't you recognize your grandma?
So see, she has like what, like 600 life points altogether. And so, why did you have to put immunity 2 on it? So we won't be using. Okay, only one card. Or is it next to damages? Next damage you take. Oh, okay. I should have kept that. I believe like the normal immunity just gives you the full turn, just a freebie. Let's draw more cards. This thing. So now actually this will trigger and just net me only one card, but oh well. Polka dart. Oh no, I activated 2 first. You see, sometimes this the polka dot takes time to also be added to your hand again. Is detriment to your own deck or to your own combos. But oh well. Again, next 2 damages won't be taken. So how do we do the most damage, or the least amount of damage? Probably copying polka dart. Yeah. Okay. And now this thing, drawing 2 obviously nets you nothing. I really should have I should really just use this every turn. I believe since I really failed a little bit at has the other thing gone back to deck? No. So okay, probably the temporary version just discard itself completely. Oh maybe in a second I can just look at the card. I might have screwed up. Just a little bit. Let's discard the focus. That's because we can just continuously use the trap. Yeah, I mean, we are just doing minimal amount of damage every turn. Might really lose this.
My dear granddaughter.
But again, most of that was me wrongly sequencing. Is this the last one? Or does it have a 4th form? I believe. No, does it have a 4th form? That would be just too much though. I really can't remember. It's been a while. So let's just get a card. This is free. Get a little bit more mana. What, I don't have any spells anymore? Wait, did he banish some spells? Did he banish some spells? Oh, you got a Hoodwink. What? Oh, from the random one. Okay. Let's try to loop one last time. Oh, we take some damage. Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, it does even heal with this thing. It does heal more than I can deal. Okay, this is lost, so I have to retry it. Come on, can you just... Could you just KO me, please? I don't want to give you anything. Now I can't discard anything. But I guess let's get this thing going. Let's use the last man as always. Can we just KO ourselves? We won't be beating him. Come on, please. Please. Just KO me, please. End my suffering. Come on. Ah. Yes, thank you. Let's go. Okay, now let's think about this. I can cripple. So I could give 2 more frailty, or I could... What I should do, I probably should copy the hoodwink. Once we get it. And so like getting the leftmost card, copying the hoodwink. Although actually the polka dot would do more damage, since like we can get 2 more damage on every card, but polka dot would be like would reverse the sense. So either depends on what we draw first, but either polka dot or the hoodwink will be copying, or not necessarily the hoodwink, but more so the it's in our hand. This thing, the full of traps. Don't just draw 2 cards necessarily. And problematic is the thing that it copies the leftmost card. So this is technically a bad hand. Because the Stormstang is to the left side, so yeah, it would be necessary for me to use this card first. In which case I can use it after this one. So I just get rid of the bomb, try to draw 2 more cards, get a bunch of mana. And now, yeah, I really can't do anything about that. So I will be trying to copying polka dot. Now let's get this one. Oh, I forgot about frailty. I used the other card. Oh, we got another one. That's nice. I should have polka dotted just to have a little bit better maths. Let's do this one a few times and then reset it. Actually, I could be really lucky. Again, we have a 1 in 3 chance to not draw cripple, but this time I don't want to risk it. Okay, so let's copy this one and spam some more polka dots. And using the last one to put him in the last what's it called? Last stage. I believe at least. I can't imagine after 300 more damage she just wakes up one more time. This is for now the longest video. Just because we had to restart. What do I want to give him? Probably the worst polka dot. Because I need the mana. Let's draw this one, draw 2. I should have used this one first. And what do we have here? So at this point I can just copy this thing. Unfortunately it's no hoodwink, but yeah. Let's get dart again. What's this one? Man cost increased by 1, yeah. Doesn't have to flash up again every time. I understood it. Let's see. At least he hasn't gotten that equipment that heals himself or herself again, because that would probably be the worst problem of the bunch. Counterattack, so let's copy this one. Wow, thank you very much. Yeah, the problem is, even if you get that, it's not. If you get cripple, it's not really worth it. This should trigger on the next one. On the next one, okay. Yeah. I keep the rest in hand. I could use it a second time, but again, then I would have triggered this on 0 cards in deck, so it would have been wasted. Please don't activate the healing card. This already heals a bunch. Restore 1 every 3. What do I give him this time? He doesn't seem to use any spell cards, I believe, so let's try with that. This one. Okay, let's cripple. This should net me, yes, Rico, or just any card. Oh yeah, I had the one from before still activated. That's why I triggered once more. And now we can poker dart. The rest of the cards in deck are kind of useless for now. Or do I want to... No, what? Gain 1 spell card from your deck. The cards with the highest and lowest mana cost in hand swap. So maybe yes. Transform. Oh no, this thing becomes just as costly. Okay, so maybe Little Step does just more. Hopefully, no. I would like the 2 mana instead of looting the polka dot. This has become really tough. Wow, I didn't remember it being this difficult. I guess probably with bolster Whirling Axe this wouldn't be a problem, but again, it's not the most consistent combo to get. This gives me this one. Oh, okay, now I didn't get any mana cards. Hopefully, yes. There we go. At least we got some. A little bit, at least. But triggers when a counter card is triggered on your enemy's turn. You know what? This would probably trigger. And yeah, I shouldn't have used Transform. Let's go down to... Yeah. Lethal. No, I think I have discarded no other cards, so I will be guaranteed these 2. Yes. And this resets to 0, so that's great. 1, use the 2, and Lethal Step. This is still not enough. Oh, Lethal Step resets too when I... Oh, okay. That was a bad idea. But at least all these things will trigger. Copying Recoil actually was a bad idea because it doesn't trigger simultaneously on all the other cards. Do I really have to give you the second charge staff? Oh, this sounds so dumb. This is really, really dumb. Let's poker that twice to get rid of his immunity. But I'm pretty sure that immunity thing, it has become more difficult the last time I remember. Drawing 2 of these cards really doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. We'll end this turn, and with all these cards in hand, this will just completely destroy me. Guys, I believe maybe I'll do this try and one more, but if I can get it on this or the next attempt, I'll probably have to just leave it be for now, and next time we'll try to get it with the Apothecary. So let's curtain. Trying to... No, let's do this first. We got a Hoodwig, okay. So we can poke it up twice to get rid of the immunity. Full of traps, the Hoodwig. Storm Strike. Oh, we take some damage too. but this should be okay. Can use this one more time exactly, or draw. No, you know what? I can just draw more spells. This would change the thing, and I do not have any spells anymore. So let's blind wound and go. No, I believe it's maybe maybe we'll get it next turn. She will heal a bunch with all these dumb healing skills or passive healing. Okay. Problem is I can't look at the deck. Like I can't think about. I mean, I surely have a spell card and I have one more mana card that draws me a card. So this should be okay. I could just give the blind wound. But this draws me 2 cards, this does 2 damage. You know what? Let's hope for the best. Because again, I have to bait out these 2. Yeah, we can't bait it out. Dude, this is going so long, my coffee grew cold. It's just like freezing cold. Oh, do we die here? No, please don't. Okay. Flying blades, triggering once. And now transform. Polka dart second time. Oof. Full of traps. Gaze. This is the second time. This for free. This won't kill her again. No! Are we losing while we are so close? No, come on. We are way too close to lose right now. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. We will take damage just as soon as we activate any card, we will die. Or maybe 2 cards, but it's not enough. It just isn't enough. Because we don't take damage because of this thing, but yeah, even if we can get this. Yeah. We can use it one more time, and this is our death sentence, unfortunately. I'll give it one more try. If we can get it, I'll declare this the real first loss. But maybe this time we can again copy the leftmost. So I will use this one and try to get the combo going. We have a full of traps. I'd like actually Frailty. I really shouldn't have gotten this spawn. So stage play. This is not the card I wanted. But now we have 2 Hoodwicks. Okay. So we could. No, we have again Bind Wound before this thing. So I might just as well copy the Poker Dart. So let's cripple. We can chain this one. Full of traps, the Hoodwick. So now we have 3. This is a round with 3 Hoodwick in first turn. This is a bunch of damage. And if we discard it, we get 2 cards. We might not draw the others. So I will leave it stab right now. And now throw away both. Okay, we drew the bomb first. So, oh, he loses all his frailty once he changes forms. So maybe this wasn't a great idea. And I'll stop after this one. End turn. So we have 420 damage more to go. This is really sad. I hyped up this FTK combo so much, and now you see me fail terribly. But this is a costly full of traps, but we're going for it anyways. And yeah, strike. Yeah, this is not worth it. It's way too much mana cost. At least this thing just reduces. But maybe this wasn't a bad idea to have. I should have bought the first one too. just so we can just bring the polka dot up to 9 or 8 even, and just chill out with that. Let's draw 2, cripple, draw another 2. What do we get? Counter attack. That's not great. But I think I'll copy the. This was a misclick. This was a mouse slip. No. You know what? No. We can salvage this. No, we can't. That's sad. Just sad. Unfortunately, you can't take back like certain cards. Yeah, let's end the turn here. And that's 330 damage more to go, but at least he doesn't have the extra card right now. So he does have spells, okay. Oh, I think it's that one I gave him. Okay. Would we get a good strike? No. But we'll copy that anyways. Getting the frailty is just not worth it right now, so I might as well just use this. Use a bunch of polka dots. Bind wounded. No, I. The misclicks are real. 277 damage more to go, and that will be last one. So actually, now that I think about it, I have to kind of have these things. What's it called? I'd like to keep this. Giving the cripple. This is gonna cripple me, I believe. But what card do we get? Chain gang. Copy the chain gang. Doesn't really matter. Bunch of polka darts, as always. They only do 3 damage each. That's not that much. Wait on the blight one now. We can use this. This won't trigger just because I have nothing. It's in the discard pile. If I draw it, I could go for more polka dots, but not happening. Really not happening. So probably I should be able to use the transform in a better way, such that if I have like a 0 spell or a spell card that costs 0 in deck, I can just polka dot it up and then transform it to make it like cost close to nothing. What do you get? Oh, we get another Hoodwick. That looks fine. Maybe on this turn? No! No! Why you do this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I should really, you know what, somebody in the chat, please take all my reactions, clip it all together, and just, I don't know, do with my laughs and despair, make a parody of Feel Good Inc. And go like, all the laughs are like, ha ha, ha ha, ha 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 ha. Something of that sort. Just of the sheer absurdity I'm doing here. So we can still do this, but I'm gonna probably take more damage than I need to. Full of traps, the Hoodwick. And, well, this is still not enough. Oh, get wrecked. I can use this only like 3 or 4 more times. And then it's his turn again.
What are you waiting for? Try to stop me!
Yeah, I can't stop you, that's the problem. You have to do 5 more damage and that's it. Yeah. Okay, guys. I give up. No. One more try. We're on 1 hour 30. This is the longest video now.
Was a victim of peace.
I could copy cripple, but this doesn't look good either. Just everything is. Yeah, you know what? I need to copy. If I copy trip. Okay, no. I can use one more spell just to draw all these cards and hope I have the combo. And do I have the combo? We have a Hoodwink. We don't have the trap though. We don't have full of traps. And our own Hoodwink we don't have either. So copying the cripple now isn't a great idea. Now we got the full of traps. But we don't have our own Hoodwink. So probably bond and draw this one more card so then I can keep all the combo pieces in hand. And at this point I might even be able to... No. Okay, so the point is, me using Cripple isn't a good idea because he will just simply... Yeah, you know what? I need to double the Hoodwink. Unfortunately, one stays here, so I might as well use this one. And then the rest should do with the darts. Which I need to use 2 more times. This is fine. Now I will just simply pass. Hope for another copying the thing. What's it called? And now we need to draw 2 more cards. Namely, one is the full of traps and the other is the storm. We drew the full of storm, so we only need the attack card now. And we can already use this thing. But I could just right now copy the cripple. Yeah, copy the cripple. Use the other cripple. Draw 2 cards. Draw another card. Not exactly what I wanted. Yeah, this is not what I wanted. But we can draw 2 more cards. Now we have it. So we can... full of traps, the Hoodwink. Now that I think about it, if I keep one Hoodwink around, I can Hoodwink every turn, technically. By just copying the one and using only the copy. But I believe this will be just not enough if I only do that. So I will Stormstrike now. Get all the copies. And the good thing, at least this thing is buff on me, so it doesn't go away once I do the last bit of damage. We'll discard this and Poker Dart enough times to at least end this form. I hope I can. 3 more times. That's a lot. But yeah. Move on card, we don't need that right now. So maybe the idea is really self-sufficiency. That I really have to end every turn with all the pieces in hand. Just copy the copy of Hoodwink. Just so I don't have to... Oh, and I have to give a card again. And I can't give him the Poker Dart. I really need to give this. And... yeah, the problem is... Yeah, see, this was a bad turn. Should I just get a focus? But what did I draw? Doesn't draw me anything. So no, I will just keep this in hand. Maybe gain resources enough that I can do enough damage through the immunity. Like, I'm pretty sure they upped the difficulty of this boss. Because I remember going like through it without much problem, at least on normal. Like, we are playing on normal. I didn't remember it being this hard. Or maybe just the FTK version just can't be self-sufficient enough to beat, like, what's it, 600 damage total? That's maybe a bit much. Yeah. With this one I should... Okay, get recoil. I'll copy recoil just so we are safe from the other thing. And... yeah, okay, drawing cards obviously doesn't do anything. But I think at this point I can do some damage. But no, this is just a lost cause. Like, hey, just see it. This is just for fun. We are gonna end, just try. But I am not really confident we'll be gonna win this play. Yeah. The healing is also not really. Maybe. Just maybe. Guess we'll give the transform, because often enough I have used it without any effects. And this is a bag. You know what? I have to just pass. Trying to beat out the 2 immunities is an impossibility at this point. Now it's only gate. This was... what was it? Was it on mana cards? Was it on attack cards? No, I think it was on... Let's try to bait it out. Okay, it's not... That's not with equipment. Mana maybe? No, so it is probably on spells or attack cards. Let's cripple. Get this for free. Oh, I'm already empty on cards. Just cover the trap. Oh, okay, so it's on these cards. Poker dart. Now we can again dump all our mana into this, but it's not gonna help us out too much. Okay, so as you can see, I was maybe a bit overconfident on the ability of this FTK.
What are you waiting for? Try to stop me.
It didn't get the immunity right now. Does it get it on end of turn? Or was it a card? It does get it on end of turn. Yeah, and like the more turns pass, the more cards I have to give it. And yeah, no, this is an impossibility. Even if you got a hoodwink, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Or does it? Yeah, I mean, I've already discarded the thing. But this would be 3 hoodwinks. Because we have already two doubling. Can we survive? But we're probably gonna kill ourselves with the counter damage we take. Yeah, I think we take 30% back, right? Yeah, I mean, so we would take already like around, okay, less than 100, but at maximum health we would take 100, and only having 14, this is not gonna be enough. The gaze, this is not helping. Bait out the second one. Using a hoodwink. Let's use the last hoodwinks. And we can use this thing. We can draw 2 cards. I could have used another one, but again, this thing isn't decked. Okay, let's add it, and let's use what 7 in total again. And now, baby, probably. So this doesn't trigger. What? Enemy's turn back at the enemy. Also, it means his turn, not. Okay, I guess the text refers as if Grandma or a mystery man would read that. So rip. I should have used that thing actually earlier. It does trigger on Poker Dart? I don't get it. When does it trigger? When does it count to trigger? GG, mystery man. You feel a bit bugged, to be honest, but that's no excuse that my deck just doesn't work right now. So this is... Oh yeah, so okay, banish my Poker Dot. Banish the most important card of the deck. GG. GG. Let's go to the main page. So we didn't beat the Magician on normal. This is really sad. I don't know, we'll try some other time. Maybe I'll try off screen next time. We'll just do as if... Still just doing hard one, as if we beat her. But hey, join me next time. No, I can't take this seriously. But hey, guys, join me next time as we're going through the Power Carry class. This is a class I just know some things more than the Magician, to be honest. You can try and read the things here. I may be really doing a decoding of these things just so you can see one-to-one what letters you can use so you can write your own text in Night of the Full Moon language-ish. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.